The National Center on Shaken Baby Syndrome estimates that there are between 600 and 1,400 cases of shaken baby syndrome each year in the United States. If you're watching this video, you may be wondering if your child was a victim of shaken baby syndrome at daycare. No parent should ever have to worry about this, but unfortunately, it's a reality for many families. First, let's talk about the symptoms of shaken baby syndrome. Shaken baby syndrome, or SBS, occurs when a caregiver violently shakes a baby or young child, often out of frustration or anger. Because of the force involved, this type of abuse can cause severe and often life-threatening injuries. Symptoms of SBS can vary, but here are some key warning signs to look out for. Extreme irritability or fussiness, difficulty staying awake or loss of consciousness, vomiting, trouble breathing, loss of appetite, seizures, paralysis or inability to move part of the body, unexplained bruising, particularly around the head or the neck. It's important to understand that these symptoms may not be immediately obvious. Some children might appear normal after the incident, but can develop serious complications over time. If your child shows any of these symptoms, especially after being at daycare, seek medical attention right away. Early diagnosis is critical in treating SBS and preventing further damage. The injuries caused by shaken baby syndrome are severe. The violent shaking can lead to bleeding in the brain, swelling, and pressure that damages the brain tissue. Some of the injuries associated with SBS include traumatic brain injury, retinal hemorrhages, which is bleeding in the eyes, spinal cord injuries, broken bones, particularly in the ribs or arms, developmental delays or permanent disabilities, and in the worst cases, SBS can be fatal. So what should you do if your child has experienced shaken baby syndrome at daycare? Here are the steps you need to take immediately. First, seek medical attention. If you notice any symptoms, take your child to a doctor or hospital right away. Medical professionals can run tests and scans to determine if your child has been injured. This will also create a medical record of your concerns and your child's condition. Second, document everything. Keep a record of your child's symptoms, any statements from the daycare, and the timeline of events. Take photos of any visible injuries and keep all medical records. These details will be crucial if you decide to pursue legal action. Third, report the incident. Contact the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services and the local police department. They can investigate the daycare and take action to prevent other children from harm. Fourth, consult an attorney. If your child has been harmed due to shaken baby syndrome at daycare, you may have legal options. At the Button Law Firm, we focus on helping families who have experienced daycare and childcare injuries. We can guide you through the legal process and work to hold the responsible parties accountable. No parent should ever have to go through the trauma of their child being injured by a caregiver. But if this has happened to you, know that you're not alone. Our team is here to help you get the justice your child deserves and to make sure this never happens to another family. If you have any questions or concerns about shaken baby syndrome at daycare, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. If you have more questions but aren't ready to talk to us just yet, we've created a free 5-step guide on what to do after a daycare injury. It's linked below. We're here to keep you and your family moving forward.